Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast for what is sure to be a very fun video. I've been seeing this in my comments. I've been getting poked at on our Discord, emails, and you know what? That is diligence, by the way, when you're emailing me. I have it on my backsplash right below me, but I don't get a lot of emails. So when I get them, I look. Guess what they've been asking lately? Alchemy. What do you think about Alchemy? Have you seen Alchemy? What about Alchemy? Ladies and gentlemen of the podcasts, I do have some thoughts about Alchemy. First, for the novice who hasn't looked up Alchemy, you know what? It's a good read. If you are a chart person, you've seen it already. It is up a shocking amount due to the Coinbase listing, like way up. Well done if you got in early. But Scott, what is it? It is, in fact, a direct competitor to Flexa in every meaningful way. Now, I am sure I'm going to have some fights in the comments, but just taking a cursory look at their white paper, yes, they are doing what Flexa does in almost the same way that Flexa is doing it. Now, I'm going to be taking it apart just a bit after the intro, so please stand by. And I don't think this one is going to disappoint. For what it's worth, I have AMP on the thumbnail, but this is not AMP's fight. This is Flexa's fight, all right? AMP just looked better on the thumbnail. So give me just 1 second, guys. We will be right back. Okay, so Alchemy. Now, before I go opinion, here's the technical rub. $82 million market cap, $240 million of volume in the last 24 hours. So FOMO is a running wild. Circulating supply of currently 3 billion, but it states in their white paper that it will be a total supply of 10 billion, and they're going to need the 10 billion. Why, you ask? Why, Scott? Because they are providing incentives. Yeah, for using their system, they are kicking back a rake. One of the things that gets talked about on the Flexa channels a lot is incentives. Flexa doesn't have any. When we had Eli on the show, he pointed to stablecoins as a sort of incentive because you collect 7% or so just for having them. And I guess in a roundabout way, one could call that incentives, but it's not exactly like cashback. And I know that's what folks are looking for and what they're getting at when they're asking for incentives. Why should we spend our crypto? Flexa says spend stablecoins. I get it. I get exactly where they are coming from on that. I don't like it. I don't agree with it, but I get it. Now, what ACH does, and please don't pin me to the wall on this one just yet, guys. I skimmed the white paper. I didn't digest it. But Alchemy is baking in staking rewards for using the system. Incentives for the merchant and the consumer. Again, I will drill down, just not going to do it on this one. So just be aware, Alchemy is at least conscious that it is a concern for people. Further, Alchemy is also offering a sort of proof against fraud as Flexa does, but not the way Flexa does it. Flexa does it with AMP. And if you want to know how, please see damn near any of my other videos. I drill all the way down to the core on the method. What Alchemy does is they require the merchant to effectively stake ACH in order to utilize the ACH system. And in the event of fraud, whether fiat or crypto, the merchant's staked value is held as the fraud is sorted out. So is it fraud proof? Yes. It's fraud proof for the ACH network, but not for the merchant. They actually have to pay for it. But I imagine, and this is pure speculation on my part, don't pin me back, I'm just wildly speculating here, that the incentives provided to the merchant might outweigh the costs, but this is purely guessing. It's what I would do if I was running it. Alchemy is not exactly using every crypto, but they are rolling out some. Binance is on the list, BUSD, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash. They have some blue chips that they can handle. I don't know what the process is to get the rest added, but if this gets traction, it won't be long until you see some of the, the Doge-ish, the Doge lights, the natural currencies, even though I despise them. They also have some big partnerships that just going to put this all over the place. Man, I'm trying to be kind here, guys. I really am. But wow. So why do I like it? And believe it or not, I do like it. I like it because a couple of months ago, I was jumping up and down and throwing myself on the floor, asking why Flexa is not pushing into the Far East, where they are really desired and crypto is spent more freely. I said first to market there is going to own the market there, and it's a big damn market. Guess who's first to market now? They haven't fully penetrated yet. Not yet. Their market cap is still very small. I'm not sure if they have the stroke to fully engulf the region, but right at this second, they are pushing out into the region. One of their big partners is called QF Pay, and they have 1.2 million merchants, and guess who has an exclusive partnership with them for crypto? ACH. They are also friendly with Arcadier, Midwest Global, Asia, etc. For a tiny nub of a company, they are moving fast. They're not coming to the U.S. Just a cursory glance at their white paper tells me they will never get through the U.S. red tape. But with the rest of the world at their disposal, I don't think it's going to be a huge loss for them. But rest assured, they are doing what Flexa is doing, if not in the exact manner that Flexa is doing it. Flexa does it with AMP. ACH does it alone. Honestly, and I assume you want my perspective on this, or why all the emails. I like the emails, by the way. I like the way Flexa is doing it, but I like the where that Alchemy is doing it. Here's where it's going to be fun for the AMP folks. The diehards, all the way down diehard diamond hands, this isn't going to phase them. AMP all the way, let the chips fall, hold to the moon. For those who are on the fence, you have to ask a big question. And this will be my next video on this subject because it is very relevant now. Do you believe crypto spends are the future? If you do, you need to invest your capital where crypto spends are happening and with whom they are happening. Right now, Flexa is doing it, but you got to know deep down the volume is small. ACH is going to be doing it where crypto is starting to become part of the culture. So, you know what? Hell of a choice. Here's what I did. Are you guys ready? Are you really, really ready? I just own both. I don't want to make the decision, so I just bought both. I still see the better token as AMP, hands down. But I see its big value on who comes after Flexa. However, I also see value in crypto spends, just not here in the U.S. I see them everywhere else. And it sort of feels like Flexa might have missed their window just a little bit. I was hoping beyond hope that they were going to push south and far east. They might have missed that a little bit. Oh, well. You know what? Good news, though, folks. Nothing is stopping you from owning both tokens. If one is good, two must be great. And look, I already ran way, way long on this one. Didn't mean to, so I'm cutting it right here. But you know what? I'll come back with a part 2. This is going to be a series. And yeah, I don't know. I'll drop the next one Friday, whenever I get it written. Live stream on Thursdays and Saturdays at 7 p.m. Central. Empire. Be of good cheer. See ya.